Oh, my neon lights. Yes, I have a new outfit on. Um, I believe it is a like some sort of weird futuristic yukata top with a see-through skirt. And yeah, I am wearing underwear underneath, but hey, I wanted something a little fancy, you might say. Anyway, so I lost a bunch of gameplay, and I may have mentioned this. I may have made like a little extra snippet at the end of my last video. I think it was like only 30 minutes long, which kind of sucked terribly. So I lost a ton of gameplay, unfortunately, and I almost thought about completely restarting the series and just said the heck with it. I don't feel like it. So what you've really missed was me talking to the crew and kind of getting to know them a little better. Some of the crew chatter we will probably pick up again.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy.
Like right now.
If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Also, I tried to do the hand motion tracking.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy.
As you've seen with some of my thumbnails, I managed to get it to work, but apparently
Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
But apparently, I don't know, I've just had issues with getting the hand tracking to work while recording videos. I can get it to work while goofing around and making thumbnails. But for some reason, I could not get it to operate with the actual recording. Don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason, but it could be. I mean, I'm looking at my CPU usage. It could have been that it was possibly putting too much rendering on both the GPU and the CPU, so I really don't know. I mean, after all, let's not forget, one, the camera I'm using is the cheapest one possible and is not 4K, and two, the PC I have is probably about 5 years old, so the fact that it's even running my model as well as it does is a miracle. Alright.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the
I'm
most
gonna
advanced
turn the volume. I'm not wearing my headset. My ears just can't handle it. I got like this killer earache right now, so there might be a little bleed over from the TV. And I'm doing something different with my mic. I got it plugged into a different USB slot, which has kind of stretched the cord out. I don't like that, but there's not much I can do. I think I might have figured out what some of the issue is. I'm just guessing, to be honest. Some of the issue is with my capture card and why it kept failing in the last video I did. And that was because it turns out the port I had it plugged into. See, I know on a lot of PCs, and including this one, that 2 out of the 3 USB Type A ports, if it has those, are actually not just data ports, but also power ports. And I plugged my mic into each one. The one that the capture card's in now, you know, the mic did nothing. It never turned on. I plugged it into the other one where I got the camera plugged in at, and again, nothing came on. And then I plugged it into the one right behind it, and the mic turned on before the computer was even turned on. So that tells me that that's a charging port as well as a data port. So fortunately, my microphone, awesome as it is, it uses a lot of power because of the RGB effect. You guys don't get to see that because because I'm a VTuber and we don't generally show our face, so you don't generally see a lot of our equipment.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the council races allies.
But anyways,
We, humanity,
let's have some fun playing Mass
have to learn
Effect
to rely
and
on ourselves.
getting things fixed.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
Yeah,
Members
yes,
of
it
their
is
species
actually.
will
It is
always
very
be more
much
important to them
racist,
than
young
humans
lady.
are.
Because my dog, as much as I love her, would never stand a chance against a bear, and therefore I would not sick her at the bear because the bear wouldn't even consider her a snack. So, yes, I do feel like you're being a bit racist.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My
Now,
father,
the problem is, though, you got
grandfather,
caught up in all the
great-grandmother,
BS,
they
honey.
all picked up a rifle and swore
All
the
of
oath
it.
of service.
Let's see if I can
I
just
guess we just
move
tend to
this
think
a
of
little
Earth's
bit.
interests as our own.
This is very uncomfortable with this cord right here like that. I moved it so it wasn't as awkward or uncomfortable. The cord was like right on my wrist with the way I had it set up. I don't like having things on my hands when I'm recording because I got the controller or my keyboard and mouse. It just depends on what I'm doing.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces.
Oh.
I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Ha. Oh wait, that's because this didn't come from my fridge. I was getting ready to open a Dr. Pepper, and it's like, why is this warm? It's like, oh wait a minute, that didn't come from my fridge. It was in my computer bag because I was out and about earlier. Oh yeah. Diet Dr. Pepper. As Cree likes to remind me, it's a sweet one. I hope I get to do another class. I don't know if he talked to you guys when I went to the bathroom. I hope he did. I didn't really pay much attention to the video. I just edited out key parts that were a bit questionable. So,
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir. Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and
that's
using
funny.
words like
That's
inveigle
funny.
and pusillanimous.
It's a small world when you're in the service.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
We're gonna violate that, by the way.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking.
I've decided to pursue it. You know, I've always chased after like Liara or Tali or one of the others, like Miranda in the second Mass Effect, or Samara. But I've never really pursued an avenue of a relationship with Ashley beyond the first game. So this, you know what? Since we're going to go through all the games, this should be interesting. I believe her.
I think she's being straight with us, or at least
I believe her. I believe.
Yeah, she's
I
probably
believe.
really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got
Excuse
destroyed.
me.
I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Yeah. By the way, if you hear me breathing kind of hard, I've been having some health issues here lately, and there's like fluid in my lungs, or not necessarily in my lungs, but pushing up against my lungs, and it's been making it hard to breathe.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy
Whoops.
Dr. Tassoni's story about her.
I think she's being...
Too bad
We're
those
gonna
ruins
skip
got
that
destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
I guess like the Asari are like the elves from Baldur's Gate. They live forever, pretty much. I don't remember. Did we talk to Rex? Yes, we did talk to Rex, because we
Rex?
should be talking about Saren, and it's just the standard 2 conversations. It was Ashley, and do I still need to talk to? I think I do, because I remember checking that. There was just so much
Your
that we
ship's
missed
amazing,
because of
Shepard. I've never seen
failures
a
and
like this
stuff.
before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship
I was so
this
frustrated that night. I mean, you guys.
small. I'm starting to understand.
If I hadn't
why you
edited the
humans have
video,
been so
you wouldn't
successful.
have seen anything,
I
but
had
you would have
no
just
idea
heard me
alliance
yelling and
vessels were so
crashing out,
advanced.
basically. Over equipment failure.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel
Yeah,
line into a
I've always
converted
liked
tug
Tali.
ship in the flotilla.
I think it's because of the mystery
I'm sitting
thing, you know,
on
the
board one of
whole
the most advanced
mask
vessels
she has
in
to wear,
Citadel space.
or she could get sick
I
and
have to
die.
thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for
And it's
me.
not. It's mainly not because of two things. It's not because her immune system is completely weak. It is because the environment she grew up in is incredibly sterile.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
But
It comes with being a Quarian.
it's
The migrant
complicated.
fleet is the key
You know,
to
you
the
could almost
survival
call her
of my
like
people.
the.
Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this.
What can I
We
compare?
make do with cast-offs and second-hand
but,
equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Oh, I know. You could almost say that Tali's like the Iron Mouse of Mass Effect. Without that suit, she'd get super sick. And Iron Mouse has to pretty much live most of her life inside her bedroom in her home. And, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. But I think Iron Mouse is far more weaker immune-wise compared to Tali Zora. Anyway.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Yo, I would like to have the time. I wish I could have better. I would like to be able to listen to some of Iron Mouse's songs. I know she posts them on YouTube. But the problem I'm having is I've already burned up all my data. But it's alright. But yeah, I'd like to be able to do that. I'm gonna try working on something so that maybe I may not be able to live stream with this equipment, but what I might be able to do is do like set things up to do like reaction videos like I did with the Amazing Digital Circus, which I haven't posted yet. I don't know why I've been delaying it, but I'm going to give it a shot here soon. I actually love the Amazing Digital Circus. Ugh, the characters are so great. I think my favorite out of all of them is actually Kinger, because he's so random, and then once you get him into like a dark place that is lightly lit, he's so much more, lucid. He's capable of stringing, thoughts together without any randomness and being serious. And two people have actually experienced that with Kinger, if you paid attention to the series. One is Pomni, and the other was Ragatha. So, alright, let's get back to the game. I'm talking about everything today. Quarry.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
There's some songs I know that are absolutely free to sing without any fear of copyright infringement, and I would really like to get an actual songbook of those songs. Because I like singing. I don't know how good I'd be at it, but and the one thing I do know about it is the more you do it, the better you get at it.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
It's not that the TV isn't working, it's just the TV is brighter than the OBS screen, and it's messing with my eyes a little bit, and
So
I don't want to end up like I did that one day where
officials.
I was in the middle of something and everything got dizzy.
And the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty board has
That's
only
funny.
overruled the Conclave 4
Wish my
times.
hand tracking was working.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone.
That's
who
what
will be
happens
a
to you when you get
burden on
older.
them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone,
Arthritis.
leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a
I got
gift
it
to
in
the
my
captain
neck,
of the respective
unfortunately.
ship we wish to join. If the gift
Literally
is
hear the
accepted,
bones
we are
grinding and
welcomed into
popping.
the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off
the old hope
sickness and
chest.
disease. Generations of
You know, nobody
living in
does that
isolated
anymore.
and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
No, there's nothing
I
else
should
to
go.
talk about right now.
See you later.
But, as I was saying, the old hope chest, that is a tradition from before I was born. It is where a mother will prepare basically like a chest or a trunk and fill it with things like dishes and clothes and all sorts of different things that their daughters will need before they travel to other places. Sometimes they do get it ready for them before they actually marry or something like that. It varies from to be honest with you, it varies from family to family, but
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a
Uh-oh.
background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot.
Uh-oh.
I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn
Uh-oh.
helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
he
Top of my
misread the
class in
room.
flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Blood disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
That's funny. It's like, oh, I just outed myself.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
That's no answer.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Oh my gosh, I love this guy. He's just a constant. He's just basically like a constant downer, man. Cynical as heck.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. He seemed to really enjoy talking, but then when you say I gotta go, he's like, alright, see ya. Like, whatever, man. Okay, so we have actually already rescued Liara Tassoni. I don't remember if I talked to her yet, but we're gonna go find out. Oh, I just noticed something. While my model seems to be working just fine, the capture card seems to be on a bit of a delay. That's alright, as long as it doesn't freeze up like it has been lately.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen
No
for an
offense
in-depth
taken.
study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I can't help but laugh. This game has some pretty good humor in it.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy
That was
is filled
something
with
that might help
rumors
wake
and
me up,
misinformation
but I don't
about
want
my
to do that
people.
while I'm recording or streaming, for that matter.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered.
I
We
think
still
I've
require
actually
a
already talked to
partner
her about this
reproduce.
part, but, so
second
we're just
I don't
going to kind of
understand.
skip it a little.
We then pass these traits.
What happens to...
And others can be more long-term.
Do you know who Matriarch...
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that.
Hopefully it keeps working, but you just missed me basically running to the bridge. And probably some of the conversation that I had with Liara, which means I'll probably edit a little bit of it out. Alright, I think I've obviously already hit this system. I don't remember what systems I've been to and what ones I haven't. I obviously have not been here. Gas deposit survey. Cersei. Probably another gas deposit, yeah. There's a lot of gas giants in this game. Oh, here's one. Pharaohs. Survey. Okay. Oh, it just makes that noise whenever you... Okay, yeah. Macedon. Macedon.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Okay, what's going on? How can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good
Of course
luck.
I am. Scan the asteroid fields. Oh, what do we got there? Hey, metallic asteroid. Okay, okay. So there's only one planet in this system that's accessible. Hold on. Oh, cool. Oh, that's the codex. I'm in the wrong thing. I was looking for the journal. Ooh, definitely want to max that out. Yeah, I want to learn warp. And probably start learning I think it's still Sentinel, maybe learn Inspector. Because it has better benefits. Well, I don't know though. Reduce the cooldown time of throw, lift, barrier, and stasis. A biotic and tech talents. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will start stacking points there. Yeah, we'll work on lift, and then we'll start stacking points into Sentinel and Warp. Rogue VI, out on Earth's moon. Oh. Well, I do need to make my way back to Citadel Station. Let's go ahead and land, and if... Yeah, I'll take actually... I could use extra biotic power, so yeah, we'll take Liara. By my maxing out my tech abilities like I did. There's Pharos there. It's like there's to the planet Pharos and the system Pharos. Hades Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Argos Rho, Horsehead, Exodus, local cluster. That's from where I... Okay, when it says local cluster, that actually means like your home planet. So that's Earth's solar system. The Sol system as we call it. We're headed back to Citadel first. A couple things there I want to do. Like that ship. Of course, I also like the Normandy SR2. Again, we'll take the same pair. Well, no, wait. I don't know. You know what, we'll take Tally, actually.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Uh-oh. Mikhailovich, yes. And unlike Kohoku, this guy isn't just a career admiral, he's a politician.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd
No,
Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I would suggest you think of it as an opportunity.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Dude, trust me, it's not over-designed. If anything, thanks to the limited budget you guys gave them, it's a miracle it works at all.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
This guy's got his head up his butt. He's got ego issues to boot.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
You want me to give you the rundown
Commander,
of the ship?
I'm not happy.
About what?
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any
Somebody
other
is just like the
justification for the state
politicians.
of this vessel?
Oh no, man! It won't let me choose the last option. I'm not high enough level.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
I still won. I still won the argument. It didn't go as well as I would have liked, but I still won your fight.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is
Not
still
all fights are
denying
fought with
reports that
guns.
one of their survey teams has gone missing in the
Or a
Hades
fist
Gamma
to the
cluster.
face.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Of course they refuse to comment. 'Cause they don't have proper idea what happened. Oh god, yeah, this one.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Not really. She's a little messed up.
That's
she got free
polite way to
somehow.
put it.
Grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay. Busy, 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 busy. Alright. Busy, busy, busy. Let's get this part over with.
Police have been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Depends.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I say get stuffed. Some topics are classified.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Actually, no.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Decisions. It's times like this where I wish I could do live streaming and say, hey, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think, my neon lights? I could say that. But I think it's best just to say the interview is over.
Hold on. It's pretty clear you have an agenda here. I'm not going to be part of it. Excuse me.
You can't just walk away, Commander. The public has a right to know. Isn't it true you're just a shill for the Council?
You don't know what a shill is, do you, girl? Okay. Let me explain to you all what a shill is. A shill is actually a con game. What she was trying to do was goad me into saying something I would regret. It didn't work. But a shill is... how do I explain this? Oh, I know. Okay, it's let's just say you see like a guy or a girl, doesn't matter which gender, is standing around out in public. They're dressed, but their appearance is kind of like an old formal outfit. It's kind of like at one time it was fancy, but at this point it's not. And they do that. They dress like that on purpose. It is to not only get your attention, but to make you seem like they want you to think that they're not as competent as they really are. That's the whole trick. And what they'll do is they'll set up like a small table or like one of those box things with whatever on it, and on the box there'll be like 3 cups and a ball or something. And what they'll do is they'll say, "Hey, can you guess which cup the ball is under?" And they'll start off with like small bids, bid a dollar, it's not a big deal, it's just a dollar, right? Just a dollar. And then you're like, okay, sure, why not? And then you've bid your dollar, and sometimes it's just $1 or $2 that you lose, or sometimes they'll set it up so that you get like $3 or $4 and you win, and that's part of the shill game, and then they'll get you suckered on a big bet. They'll be like, "Hey, well, why don't you give me a chance to win my money back? I tell you what, I'll bid all that money you just won against like something really super expensive, like a golden pocket watch or a diamond ring or whatever." And they get you thinking you can't lose. You're feeling real good because you've won quite a few hands or a few turns, right? And you're thinking to yourself, "Oh yeah, this is it, man. I got this. This is easy." And that's when suddenly you can no longer keep up with what they're doing because they're moving so fast and so quick, and their hands are just flying over the cups and the table, and the ball just keeps moving about. And sometimes they're really good at it. It wouldn't matter which cup you guess. The ball's not on the table anymore. They managed to slip it out and away, and by the time you realize it's too little, too late, you've done lost. Or at least that's what you perceive, and then, they walk away with your money because you doubled it or whatever.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
But anyway, you're doing that, and you're thinking, "Hey, this is it, man. I've got it." And then they scam you. They scam you hard, and before you know it, you got nothing, and you're flat broke. And sometimes they take it too far and they try to con you out of personal effects. Like, say, if you're a widow and you still wear your spouse's wedding band, or your wedding band and your spouse's wedding band, they'll see that, and then, of course, wedding bands are expensive in most cases, and they can take that to some sort of dealer, like I don't want to say a dealer because that sounds like they're dealing drugs, but they'll take it to like a pawn shop or something. That's the best example. That's what most of them do anyways, take it to a pawn shop. And cool. Whoops.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you
I'll open the rare stocks.
Anyway, they'll take it to like a pawn shop and whatever they want to do with it, and Of course, you lose your most precious, valuable items, but they don't care because they done sold it and made money out of it. And that's the shill game. And she tried to compare me to that. Yeah, I definitely could use a cooldown bonus. That's funny. The level 1 Scorpion armor I'm wearing is still better than the Onyx level 4. I am strongly considering that amp, though. Let's do it. I'll take the amp. Guardian 3. Not very good. Grenade upgrade, huh? Well, I can't say no to an upgrade. Or the licenses for other things. Well, I may not be able to make good use of it, but some of my other biotic friends might be able to. Oh, wait, Ashley can wear heavy armor. Yeah, those are like the Spectre weapons, but I don't have the necessary gear for them. Yeah, I no longer have the money for that either. Oh. I need to replace that Omni tool I got. I'll take that one. Okay, put her in the black armor. It might have better damage protection, but it's got the other armor I just put her in has better shields. Upgrades. Well, there we go. Talizora. Caden can use it, and so can Rex, but I don't think Liara can use that amp, that extra amp I bought. Okay, so now we gotta go back up to the Normandy.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Emily Wong! I'll remember her from the earlier adventures. Oh, goodness me. Whew. I am extra thirsty, which is not a good sign. Okay, here we go.
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances.
Yep.
Where is
I
she?
wish it was under better circumstances
Behind
too,
those shipping containers.
here we are.
I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Alright. I'll just make a nice slow walk. You don't want to just go crazy here.
She took
fine.
the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just when I see her curled into a ball and shivering. She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center.
Yeah,
They'll
that
help
is
her get
messed
better.
up, man. That was messed up. But unfortunately, that crap actually happens in real life today.
Hey, Tally, I heard a rumor that under those environmental suits, Euquarians are partially synthetic.
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental
See, that's
suits
what I was talking
protect
about
against
earlier.
diseases.
It still makes you look a little like a Geth, though. I'm just saying.
I don't think she looks like a Geth, but then again, I'm not judging from a, a particular perspective. I'm judging from a different perspective, but anyway. That's right, the journal. We want to go to the journal. Yes, the journal. Hi, everyone. My name is Dipper Pines. I run around with a book called Journal Number 3. Oh, God. Oh, God. I actually love that movie. Or not movie, but that TV show, Gravity Falls. I actually loved it. It surprises a lot of people that I watch animated shows like that, like what they consider kids' cartoons, but once in a while you come across one that's really, really good and you can't help but like it. And the part I loved the most about Gravity Falls was they did things in real life and hid things around the U.S. for you to try and find. They even had hidden a real life-size Bill Cipher statue out in the woods somewhere for people to find to take pictures of it. Okie dokie. I still have a lot of jobs to do. No, I'm not going to travel like that. Let's just hit the rapid travel. There we go. Awards locations. Let's go to the markets. Let's see if our buddy Conrad's hanging around, being a fanboy. And there he is.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money, so I can't exactly afford the best here. Medium armor for human, light armor for human. Well, the scorpion armor lacks shields compared to that, but that's okay. Ooh, hey, sweet. Shield bonus, tech cooldown bonus. Medgel upgrade. Bet your monkey's uncle I will. Yeah, I really do need to get a better Omni tool. It's not my first choice, but I'll take it for now. Okay, Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Oh, yeah, it's you.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me? Wow. Even while you're out there kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard. Hey, can I get your picture?
I guess so.
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
No, she won't. No, she won't, dude. No, she won't. She will not love it. She will probably smack you upside the head and ask you exactly what were you thinking.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I
Actually,
have.
let's take a
You'll see.
look at your non-human stuff. Heavy armor for the Krogan. Outside my price range. Tyrion. Onyx armor for Aquarian. All that is, except for that one, is outside my price range. Gosh, I hate to sell some of this stuff, but that's the problem with the early on version of the early onset stages of this is you just don't have enough credits for anything. Just enough to buy Tally a new set of armor. Which might not be a bad idea. Up here, equipment. Because I've played this game enough times in the
Hello
past
there.
to know
Welcome
that
to Moorland's famous
Quarian
shop.
armor
You
is
want
actually
many good
very
supplies,
difficult to
yes?
come by.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very.
Ooh, grenade upgrade. Ooh, alright, we'll take it. Oh wait, there should be, yeah, one over... Yep, right there. Presidium locations... No, not the consource chambers. Financial district, Citadel Tower... Financial district.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt a family argument.
I don't care
but...
what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Why?
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about.
Aha!
Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
I say let her choose, dude.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Still her
I
choice,
know you want
man.
the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Well, then act like
support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Honestly, I can't say to do the gene therapy because, and this is why, they just stated that they do not know the full extents of how bad or good it could be. I don't want to talk to Barlavon. Oh, well, if it isn't my favorite, Helena Blake. She's gonna play the old sweet lady routine to try and trick me into doing something I may not necessarily want to do.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Sure.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Not that I can afford anything, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is, oh, Devlin license. And I don't have enough. So now I gotta sell more stuff. So we'll sell the phasic rounds. Shock absorbers. Oh, and Tally's old armor. That was expensive.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Okay, you didn't have any licenses in here. Oh! Oh! It's not really that much better than what she's already got on. But, yeah. Okay, Ms. Blake, sure.
Spectre. Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
And how do you know me?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What are those? Oh no, those are my butterscotches. I don't want those right now. I want snackies. I want a snacky, but I don't want butterscotch. Here we go. Some of my favorites. The munchies, sandwich crackers, Doritos, nacho cheese. I haven't had these for a while. Now I've had some others. They were the Lance Toasty sandwich crackers with cheddar cheese. I've missed that flavor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
Fine, I'll do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they
with
need
it.
to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, right. Oh yeah. One of the other reasons I came here, not to be a bounty hunter, but seems like that's what I'm doing anyways. Watch out, I got a gun! It's loaded! It might go off!
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Okay, so you see this woman here, Nasana Dantius, or they just call her Nasana, but we'll find out her last name later. This woman, it was her sister we killed on that one planet. Now, normally she would have hired us, but since we found her sister earlier, it's kind of skipping over that. But she's a bad lady.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I've got a better deal.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. See, not all of, like, these two here, they don't highlight. So this guy here, at some point, had some purpose.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans.
But I don't know what that purpose was. Oh, goodness. It's late. Not my usual lateness, though. It's only, like, 14 after 11. Usually I play this thing until about 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm just exhausted the next day, and I skip the editing. But I think today we're going to do editing beforehand. There we go. We're going to go to security. Loading. You know, back in the PS3 days and the Xbox 360, the loading used to take forever on this game. Now that we got, like, the Xbox
Tally?
Series
You
X,
look like you got some dirty looks back there.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
Not me.
That's sort of what I heard about your people. I guess you're not in any one place long enough for people to get to know you.
From what I've heard about the Quarians, one, I find them fascinating. Two, the fact that they are so technologically gifted. And as for the Geth, well, that was her ancestors. Those people lived 300 years ago. They are gone, so there's no point in holding a grudge against people who don't even remember how to create the Geth.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Thank you, computer. Let alone, you know, to hold a grudge against them like that. It's just, to me, that's just stupid.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for walking out on her.
Sir, she was gonna make me look bad no matter what I said.
You're probably right. I guess it could have gone a lot worse. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Walking out on her was probably the politest thing I could do. Yo, the space around Citadel would have been neater to explore. Oh, that's right. We gotta go to the moon and the Sol system. surprisingly, given the time period, this game was one of the few games that was really ahead of its time. These days, it's more of like what most gamers would call a baby's game, but I don't think there's anything here for me to explore or find. Venus, Mercury, Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Europe. I know those jokes. No. Pluto. Earth. Oh, Luna. There we go. Well, apparently I leveled up. We will take Ashley, and we will take I don't know. I don't know whether I want to take Liara or Tally. I think we'll take Liara. We'll take Liara. I like her name. Liara. Sounds pretty. I like my name. It sounds like I'm from an old arcade cabinet from the 1980s. The codex. The journal. The save. Because we've had so many issues. It's important to save. Training ground. Ooh, debris. You know what I think would have been cool for them to have put in this? It would have been cool for them to have put, like the lunar lander rover site where the Apollo missions landed. You know, like the location where, you know, Buzz, what were their names? Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong. Yes, the location where those guys landed. It would be cool to see that. And before you guys start in on me about, oh, that was fake, it was never real. No, it was. You just are so wound tightly around conspiracy theories that you can't see the reality around you. Ooh, fancy stuff. Oh, that reminds me. No, not squad. Equipment. Yeah, I already equipped my new amp. That's it, the cipher tool. Equip that. Liara. Oh, Liara can use the amps. I didn't think Asari could use amps. Okay. Oh, Liara also uses an Omni tool. Well, I know she was tech gifted. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. Makes her the tough chick. Has to be, because there's like 3 of these things.
I'm on my way.
We're going into the building, in to find out what happened. Guns out, ladies. We're in a dangerous place. Boom, boom, boom. Power junction. Power junction. Which is harmless unless you shoot them. Oh, I leveled up again. Oh, that's right. When we were outside and I shot all those turrets. Yep. I keep pushing that. Oh, cool. Actually, yeah, the art didn't, but Ashley leveled up. Shot me with a rocket! Oh, well, of course I'd use that. Instead of mapping it, I hit the wrong button. Thunder! Stiletto. Naginata? Doesn't matter, it's a cool sniper anyways. The Avenger. I actually should probably be better off with the tsunami and then figure out the rest as we go. Hammer. Or, Kessler. Ooh, Stinger 2 would actually be better.
Clear.
Yeah, okay, we're clear. I'm trying to remember if there were any other hidden treasure goodies around here, if they're all just at the entrances. I think they're all just at the entrances. Well, let's finish what we came here to do. That was unusual.
It's over now.
Oh, that's right.
That's the last of them.
That's what you think. I'm sure you all just noticed that my health bar turned to a funny shade of green. It's because I was too close to that VI conduit. It poisoned me.
Perimeter secured.
Regroup!
I don't even remember. Okay, no, that one fires the grenades, that one zooms in.
To me!
Securing point.
Rally round!
Don't remember. Okay, I don't remember how to. Gameplay. Shoot, I don't remember how to use the healing stuff. Not that I don't need it. I mean, not that I need it because I regenerated, but when you're in a firefight and a half, you don't always have that option. Which is just robots and computers I'm blowing up right now, but when I start dealing with enemies that can really think later on in the game, that's going to be a problem. Enter the building.
All clear.
Okay. Oh, look. Storage secure. I should say secure storage locker, but hey, whatever, man. It's just a locker full of goodies. That's all it is. I already have some thunder. Oh, a katana shotgun, yes. Don't fear the Reaper. Interesting song, by the way. Sure, we'll give Ashley the thunder. And a hurricane. Boy, she's got a lot of storm-named weaponry, doesn't she? Edge, Kessler, Reaper. Liara. Tsunami. Scimitar.
I sense trouble.
I have to remember. There was a way to use the healing, but I don't remember how to do it. Well, I'm sure I'll pay for that lack of knowledge later. Yeah, with precision shooting, now you have to deal with the barrier shields that just popped up. We just blast the computer parts if we need to. Nice try, man. You really think these things will keep me in here? There we go. Well, the second of the 3 computers is offline, and Liara got poisoned. I ran into the wrong part. That should leave just this one left. I think is that one. Yeah, because that's where the Mako is. It was closest to the first one we entered. Cool. More goodies. Give me all your treasure. We 'Cause I'm a thirsty mimic. Huh. Oh, the tornado has way better stats than the other gun. Yeah. Let's see, Liara is like me. She can only wear light human armor. It's only her helmet that's different. Well, hello. I can see we're all gathered together here on this here fine evening. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Don't sit and crawl. Ooh, I about died. That would have been bad. I really messed that whole fight scene up, man. Cut that way. Oh, I forgot. I can't use the healing gel for myself. I'm going to use it for them. That's right. Am I actually weakening this? Oh my god, I am. But it is taking forever to get through. That's also taking forever to get through. Additional drones have been alerted. One of them got him. shotgun. Terrible. Terrible. I guess it's been destroyed. Burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heartbeat's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones as binary. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flickers and die. Specialization class achieved. Your specialization class will replace your base class. Talents on squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your... Okay. Okay. Oh. Bastions use biotic for defense or for opponent immobilization. Reduces recharge time on all biotics, improves barrier and stasis. Medic. Okay. Combine tech and healing abilities to boost the efficiency. Okay. I think, well, you know, I'm just going to go with a Bastion because I wanted to specialize in biotics anyways, so... Who's mapped? Okay, it's this one. Throw has been mapped. Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Thought I saw. You know what? Never mind what I thought I saw. I didn't see what I saw. It was an illusion. Okay, back to the big old tank. I'm finally getting better at making thumbnails. Finally figured out how to make my model at least appear in the thumbnail like it's part of what's going on, which is cool. But I came along that by a series of experimentation. Right. Marksman, barrier, stasis. Okay. Well, I'm not learning barrier stasis right now. I want to max out my lift. Really don't use the assault rifle much anyways, or the Hurricane. I use largely these two, the handgun and the snipers. Polonium rounds. Shredder rounds. Tungsten rounds. Cryo rounds. Incendiaries. Proton rounds, huh? I think I know exactly what round I'm going to use. Yep, I'm going to use incendiary round, and then I forgot to check over here. Oh, combat sensor or scanner. Perfect. Yeah, tungsten rounds will do fine. Easy, yeah, alright. Shield modulator, yes! So the baseline is 84, but because I added that shield modulator, my shields should go up by 100. I'm not sure what one Liara is equipping most of the time. Yeah, we'll give her that. You would think that because Liara is a biotics user, she'd be a lot like me and depend largely on pistols. See, that's my helmet. Ashley's is close to mine, but not the same. And Liara's is completely different from hers. Okay, off of the moon we get. What shall we do next? Those are the main missions. I want to do some assignments. Missing survey team. Sorry. Missing Marines. Okay, I need to go talk to Rear Admiral Kahoku. Transmission. Hawking Ada cluster. Alright. And unusual readings. Argus Row. Zoom out. Zoom out. Hades Gamma Voyager. Kepler Verge, Hawking Ada, maybe Argos Row, and Hydra is the only one we can access. For now. Sometimes it changes. The further into the game you go, it'll open up different locations. Not all of it is set to one thing and one thing only. They are.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
There it goes. Alright, we'll come back to them. Oh, cool. Turian insignia. Well, I think that was the only other planet here, so... Oh, no, I was counting the rings, and there's one more. Cool, another gas giant. We've been all back to, yeah, Medgos, whatever it's called. Back to that planet. I'm ready. I'm not like SpongeBob ready, who's ready for anything and fails at everything. Oh boy, the ground's on fire. Yeah. Anything else? Let's get out of here. Return to the Normandy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Before we go, because I don't want to do like all the main missions just yet, right? I want to build things up. Hawking Ada. Okay. The Hawking Ada cluster. And I hit the wrong button again. Yay! Congratulations, me. Wrong buttons. Oh. Nice. Artemis Tau. Exodus. Nebula. Local cluster. Attic and Beta. Okay. Hades Gamma. Voyager cluster. Armstrong Nebula. Kepler's. Oh, Hawking Ada. All the way out there. I think you're supposed to be able to visit like these stars, but that's okay. We'll head here. We'll head here. Yeah.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you.
Okay.
An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ada cluster.
Yeah.
He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Maybe you're overreacting.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound.
Overreacting.
They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
Problem is, you didn't follow up with him. So he degraded.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I will survey you. You are a heavy metal asteroid. Heavy metal! Sorry. I couldn't resist the joke. I couldn't resist it. I think that's where they are. They're on the moon. Next to Clendagon. Cool, light metal. More gas. Yeah, we already been here. I don't know why I thought about that again. Bum 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 bum. First off. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and land. We'll go ahead and land. I don't know. Taking her might trigger them because she's a soldier. I mean, I'm already a soldier. But I'm just saying. An extra soldier on top of everything else doesn't seem like a good idea, but I like my biotics, and I like having someone who knows how to use a gun. And I take care of the tech. Alright, journal. Map. Wow, I got pretty close to the border pretty quick there. What's this? This isn't on the map. What was this? No, God, I walked right into it. Or in this case, drove right into it. Go away, push them off. Tried to trip me over.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Here we go. Here we are. Yeah, they are all armed, and they all do have biotic abilities like I do. So it's best to try and negotiate our way out of this without triggering everybody.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
Yeah, this dude's out of it.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
They're not safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No. This was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait. If my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you.
Works for me.
If you betray that trust,
I believe him
you
because
and
he
all
wants
your
to
children will
protect
suffer.
what he believes is
betray
his
you,
children.
Commander.
Most people would
Thank
see
you
it
for
as a
this.
cult, which it kind of
Check in how
is,
the
but
Fifth Fleet
it
picked
also
Major
kind of
Kyle up.
isn't. They're
I
just
just hope you
people
know
that
what
have
you're
been
doing,
hurt
Commander.
and are looking for something to bring them normalcy, some sort of stability. And that's kind of what that guy gives them. I mean, it's understandable. They've been through something traumatic. Now, they never go through the details of what these people have been put through, but it was traumatic enough for them to feel the need to carry around guns, okay? So, whatever happened to them, it's just... it wasn't good. But At least the outcome was what we wanted. A solution without violence. Okay. And being that they're all biotics, it'll pay off later on in the third game because they'll be part of the biotic school, which you'll understand what that is later. Right, we need to figure out a next mission. Missing Marines. Yeah, we need to go back to Citadel Station because I forgot to talk to Admiral
Message coming in.
Kahoku.
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it.
It would have if
But
I
you
hadn't
saved a
had
lot of lives.
pushed my
Congratulations.
charm all the way up. I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. I gotta look at the time. It is now like 12:30, and I have things to do tomorrow. So I do have to get some form of sleep. But it's been a blast. I'll go ahead and land us on Citadel Station and then save it, shut it off. There it is. I knew that yawn was coming. I could feel it buried deep in there. Might as well stick with these guys for now. And I'll just update the
Equalizing
others.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Here we go.
All this violence sometimes catches me by surprise. I imagine that your military training prepared you for it, Chief Williams. Trying to take down a rogue Spectre and his army of synthetics? No, they didn't cover this in basic.
While we're here, we might as well check this guy out. Because he's probably going to have some goodies for us.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Stinger. Still outside. It's like a million credits or something. No, 100,000, 300,000. Yeah, it's well beyond what I can afford right now. Not really looking for guns right now anyways. Human, medium armor. Turian, medium human, light armor human. Scorpion. I'll have to think about it. I mean, it's got better shields. It's only a 1-point difference on biotic protection and 1-point difference on damage protection. I just can't justify buying it. I really can't. Well, I was hoping he'd have cooler stuff, but that's okay. Travel. Presidium locations. Citadel Tower. We need to talk to Admiral Kohoku. Oh, Emily Wong.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety.
Yep.
I've heard rumors that the space traffic
Boy, that
controllers are
sounds
overworked
familiar
to a
right now,
dangerous
doesn't
degree.
it? About our
I
own
can't get
air
into the
traffic
control room,
controllers.
but you could.
How they're overworked,
if you planted a bug
underpaid, and
inside, I could
understaffed.
crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily.
Yeah,
This
of course
story
they
will
won't.
provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
There we go.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Wasn't
Somebody
their fault.
lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Actually, this leads to a much bigger story later on in the game. At least in the series that we're playing. Oh, yeah, alright, we'll do that. Wasn't there another job I wanted to do while we were here? Okay, so we need to go to there, yeah. But we'll go there after a bit. Yeah, let's go to the markets, and then we'll go from the markets to plant the bug at C-Sec. Oh, yep, that's why we're here.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
Conrad. Alright.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Alright, I'm pretty busy.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
I'm afraid not, kid.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home.
Of course you did. Conrad Werner, by the way, is a
setting this
running
straight.
joke in this game series. We have not seen the last of our buddy Conrad. He will be back. Alright, goody. Conrad's gone. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Up the stairs. That's right. He's got a gun in the police station. Oh, guns are all over the police station. What's your point? But he's got a gun in a police station. Again, they're all over the place. Okay, now we'll just plant this little thing here, and then I'll just extract myself from this facility rather quickly. I'll go down here. Okay, check the journal. Inform Emily. Oh, she's still at the Citadel Tower. Alright. Alright. Almost done. Almost done. Just a little longer.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It's for a good cause.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
And of course, we've leveled up again. Alright. Yeah, we better save because we come a long way from there. Alright. Right. Well, my neon lights, I am tired, and I got video editing to do, and I got to get some sleep, and I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I will try and get some more videos recorded and posted for you as soon as possible. So, just remember, always shine brightly in the darkness, my neon lights. Always shine brightly. See y'all later.